Hello everybody. Welcome to another video. This video being focused on the higher time frame analysis. I have revealed my models rooted from ICT, and this is a higher time frame video that pairs with those models, pairing the higher time frame with the lower time frame. So there is added confirmation, added confluence. I didn't add these within my model videos because although this is connected to the analysis, it is still separate. My models have their own requirements. This higher time frame analysis plays a part into conviction, but it is separate in terms of analysis. I'm going to make it as simple and as easy to understand, simple and as easy to assimilate. It's rooted in sound logic, using liquidity and imbalances, PD arrays. So I'm going to make this brief, very easy, very straightforward. So let's get into it. I'm going to pick a random date. Somewhere here, we'll go right here. All right, so let's analyze. What do we have here? Well, to begin, first thing that catches my eye is we took liquidity right here. We respected this bullish 4-hour fair value gap. And now we are within a bearish fair value gap. I want to see how price reacts to this bearish fair value gap. Do we respect it or disrespect it? We're respecting it for now. I want to see how price reacts to it. There you go. So price disrespected this PD array. This is showing that the bulls are taking control. So right here is where my draw begins. I want to see price head to here at 20,900. Barring any, well, I'll just pause that because we hit it in the first candle. See, I'm going just off the dome, random. I haven't planned anything. I'm just going with it. So that caught me by surprise. I didn't expect it to move that much. But once again, we went to my draw on liquidity. Now, do we head here? Most likely will. We most likely will. And there we go. So we take the high here before reversing. So that draw on liquidity remains correct. Will I get it wrong sometimes? Of course. So far, so good. So we are beginning to reject. Let me just look at the left side in a bullish bearish fair value gap, and we have highs here. I'll mark those highs if we need them later. So we're beginning to reject. I want to see how price reacts to here. We have a bullish fair value gap right here, bullish PD array. We are beginning to respect it. Do we head to this high? Give me 1 second. Once again, another bullish PD array. We're just building higher and higher. Finally, we disrespect a bullish fair value gap. So now I want to see price head here. 20,781. Let me just mark it the top of this imbalance. That's where my draw is. Very quick draw. It's literally 70 points away. We will see if it gets respected. If we go to the draw, we're heading towards it. We haven't touched it yet, and we took it. So we remove that. Now we want to see how price reacts to this draw. Do we take this low? If we take this low and begin to respect this fair value gap, this can engineer price heading higher. Price takes the low. Now we want to see if price heads higher. Just like that, price takes this high right here. So price is respecting the bullish PD arrays. So do we head to this imbalance here? I am going to just analyze before I start marking it. Yes, we do, right here. Now what I want to see is if price disrespects this. We're digging into it further, and we disrespect it, going right back to this initial bullish fair value gap. And you can see that we disrespected it. We did take this low. Should we continue lower? My draw will be here. If we reverse, I want to see how price reacts to the bearish PD arrays over here. We are heading lower, so my draw is right here. I'm fairly confident we will go to this level here. In fact, I'll take this out. And we take it, going right back to that huge dump, going back to this bullish fair value gap. What I want to see is if we will go now to this low. I project we will go to this low. I'm also going to mark out this bullish fair value gap. What I would like to see is if we do take this low, I want to see this be a reversal point. If it's not and we disrespect it, then we will look at this low resistance liquidity. But should we take this low, reject this bullish fair value gap, I want to see us head higher. Then I will start monitoring. I'm going to monitor the opposing fair value gaps and see how we react to it. So we do take the low. I'm going to eliminate that fair value gap. Now here is where I want to see a reversal. If we don't get the reversal, then my target will be here and here as the draw. If we do get a reversal, I want to monitor this bearish PD array and this bearish PD array, and the draw could potentially be all the way back up there. So let's see. So far it's being respected. What I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up a bit because I don't know what it's going to do. Okay, so we're tapping back into this bearish fair value gap. Here is where I want to see price disrespect this bearish fair value gap. The chances are that price will disrespect this fair value gap rather than this one. The probabilities. We're digging into it. Come back one more time, retest that bullish fair value gap. And we do disrespect that bearish fair value gap. So that's gone. My next draw is here. And then the next draw, if we disrespect that, would be up here. So first we are heading here as the first draw. I want to see this. Draw number 2 here. If we disrespect this fair value gap. Bang. Draw 1 hit. Disrespected immediately. This is extremely bullish. I am fairly confident we will go to 21,086. And we take 21,086. See, this is just all rooted between liquidity and imbalances. Very simple way to analyze the markets. What is likely to happen over the other? Doesn't mean it'll always happen. I will get it wrong. You will get it wrong. It's going to happen. But what are the odds of one thing happening over the other? So we take this high, but we don't reject. See how it fails? It tries to reject lower and it comes up. I want to see this high next. 21,327. If I'm incorrect, then we will reanalyze. There we go. We take it. And we go right through it. We are going to take most likely 513 as well. And we take that as well. So those are all draws on liquidity that you can utilize. So from here on out, now I want to see how price reacts to this high. I will take this out. This fair value gap is not really necessary, but we'll keep it in there. How to react to this high. So I want to see how we react to these bullish imbalances. Do we begin a reversal? If we do, here is where I would like to see it. We've gone to the high. Now what do you see here? Because I see it. High, low, higher high. Well, we got ourselves a bearish breaker on the 4 hour. Yes, it's applicable. It's applicable on all time frames. If we go and retest it, should we close below it, then I will resume my analysis. Hold on. If we continue higher, then I will change my analysis. Again, could be wrong, could be right. As of right now, nothing. There we go. So we do go below it. So this validates the bearish breaker. So what I want to see is, I will use draw number 1 as this imbalance. See how we react to it here. Give me a second. I will mark it out. This is draw number 1 at 21,146. And if we disrespect that, we will look for draw. Oh, pardon me. We will look for draw number 2 right here. If neither happen and it begins to go higher, we will scrap everything. This is one of the times where I got the draw wrong, let's say, and we will reanalyze. That's all this is. Just keep analyzing. Look for what the market's telling you. We get a high, low, higher high, breakthrough. This is a breaker. I'll write it down on the 4-hour. So how does price react to it? Draw number 1 right here. Draw number 2 right here. Now, why is the breaker more likely to work than this fair value gap right here? Again, context. Why? Because we took the high. We just took the high. We just swept buy side liquidity, rated the buy stops right there. So more times than not, the breaker or the PD array that is in favor of the just swept liquidity is likely to occur rather than the opposing PD array. So anyways, I'll keep it here in case, but chances are in favor of the breaker. So I want to see what happens. Okay, we disrespect the breaker just slightly and we begin to dump again. So we haven't gone to this high. I remain with my analysis. I still do think that this is the draw. You can see potential order block forming. Once again, we move higher and we are digging into that bullish fair value gap, disrespect it, and this is the draw, like I mentioned, at 146, and we take it. So the draw works out. Now I want to see how price reacts to here. Did we disrespect it? We do. Okay, my next draw number 1. This is the likely draw. In fact, this is the one that I'll say is the safe draw. This is the one that I want to see happen at 27.55. What do we get? Bang, right there, 27.55. Draw taken. I want to see how we react now to this. How do we react to this imbalance? Okay, we begin a slight reversal. Do we respect it? Opposing PD array right here. What occurs? So far, we've respected it. I will mark it out just to have some context and make it clear. Again, we're staying within it. Right now, I have no interest. If I'm in the market right now, I don't have much interest in any move because we're staying within 2 PD arrays that are opposing. Once again, I'll even mark this one right here because it tested it as well. Right now, when we're in here, conditions are not as probable. They're not as appealing. Again, we take this low. I wish I hadn't shown this candle because I would have said we took this low. I want to see us dig into this fair value gap and take this high. Now I want to see how we react. Do we disrespect this fair value gap? We do. In fact, I'm going to go till I'm wrong. I'll end the video once I get a draw wrong. We've disrespected this fair value gap. Now what do I want to see? We will remove that, remove that. We have this high here. That's the bold draw. We have this high here. Again, 2 bold draws. The safe draw, give me 1 second, is right here. If I get it wrong, then you reanalyze. It's that simple. We're just analyzing the market. That's all. You're putting what's likely to happen in your favor. If it doesn't, it is what it is. So I want to see this get hit next. 279. And it appears that I'm wrong. See? So there's the first one that I got wrong. We are heading lower. We are into this imbalance. Now I said I would end the video the first time I got it wrong, so that is the first one. I'm just going to do a couple more of these, and then we will call it a video. See, but what's more likely to happen than not? Disrespect this PD array? Okay, I want to see this level right here. Right here, 2755. Right around here. We'll put it right here. That's what I want to see next. We are still within this bearish fair value gap. I will take this out. Now I want to see how we react to this. Should we disrespect it? I'll change my narrative, but we are respecting it right now. And we disrespected it. There we go. We took this high. Now I want to see what we do after taking this high. Do we come and take this low? Do we continue above it and go to this draw right here? Here we are. Chances are we take this draw right here at 21,279. And we haven't taken it yet. And there we are. And we take this draw before rejecting. So I just did a little bit off the top. Just continued going with it for how we analyze the higher time frame. What's more likely to happen than not? Again, you're not going to get it right every time. You saw that majority of the time I did get it correct, but you saw a couple times there where I got it wrong. Am I going to freak out? No. Just erase everything, reanalyze. What's more likely to happen than not? And I made it very simple. I didn't involve any other concepts, nothing. All I used to help you make it as simple as possible is liquidity and imbalances. What's more likely to happen than not? What's being respected? What's being disrespected? Very simple, very easy. So with that being said, I hope this was insightful. You have any questions, reach out to me. I will answer, no problem. And have a great day, everyone. Take care.